Mia Harper stood at the edge of her kitchen island, shifting her weight from one foot to the other. The sky had just begun to shift from pale blue to soft lavender, the sun setting on another day in Chicago. She rubbed her palms together, bracing herself for Sunday dinner, an event that used to feel comforting, but lately had become a source of tension. Ever since her move into this city and this family, dinners with her mother-in-law, Donna Bennett, had been exercises in polite endurance. Mia had married Zach 3 years earlier. Zach and Mia met in graduate school, where their shared love of architecture and late-night study sessions blossomed into something deeper. They were perfect for each other, Zach calm and steady, Mia creative and determined, but blending their families was proving more complicated. Donna was a force in her own right. A former high school principal turned community leader, she was eloquent, confident, and sharp, like an over-polished gemstone. There was nothing wrong with that, Mia told herself. On the contrary, Mia admired Donna's intelligence and drive. But Donna's support always came with strings, unsolicited advice about Mia's cooking, home decor, career choices, even the color of her clothes. It was subtle but constant. That evening, Mia had prepared a chicken pot pie, her special recipe, passed down from her own mother. But as she plated it, she remembered how Donna had frowned the last time she pressed a fork into the crust. Had been too flaky. Donna liked it sturdier. Mia sighed. She wanted to be accepted and loved, but she also wanted to be herself. Still, she squared her shoulders and picked up the pie. The doorbell rang. Donna swept in, arms full of flowers and a casserole dish, as though to say that hers was the only casserole dish worth bringing. She hugged Mia lightly, then placed the flowers on the dining table. Mia sensed the familiar tightness in Donna's back, a posture that said she was ready to judge. They ate, exchanged small talk, then the main course was done. Donna leaned forward. Mia dear, if you want tips on making the filling less runny, I can show you sometime. The words themselves were polite, but the implication stung. Mia managed a thanks, Donna, and they moved on to dessert. Still, after Donna left that night, Mia sat on the couch, running through every mistake she felt she'd made. The potatoes were too mashed, the crust too soft. Her confidence drained. Mia stared at the flickering TV. 1 month later, Zach received news from the architectural firm he worked at downtown. They had been contracted to design a new courthouse in Louisville, Kentucky. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Lead designer, direct reports, a chance to build his portfolio. And the firm acknowledged it would require relocating for at least 6 months. When Zach told Mia, she felt happiness and trepidation. Chicago had become her adopted hometown. She had friends here, a part-time freelance job she loved, and patterns of life that comforted her. Hearing her husband excited yet anxious about the move added weight to the decision. She found herself torn between support and reluctance. Anyway, Zach said one late evening as they lay in bed, it's up to you. I wouldn't go without you. Mia lay still a moment, staring at the ceiling. Zach, I don't know if I can leave everything here. He turned to face her. I wouldn't ask you to. I want you with me, but only if you want to come. Mia nodded slowly. She loved Zach. She loved building a life together. And deep down she longed to prove herself, to Donna, to her husband, and most of all to herself, that she could adapt, thrive, and belong. When word of the move reached Donna, she stopped by with 6 casseroles. 3 were meant for dinner outright and the rest for Mia to freeze and take along. Cooking in someone else's kitchen can be tricky, she said, eyes sharpened by concern. Mia accepted the dishes with a measured smile, agreeing to help with packing. But within days of arriving in Louisville, Zach received an unexpected call from his mother. His father, Martin Bennett, had suffered a minor stroke. He was in the hospital, coherent and resting, but shaken, disoriented, in need of help. Donna, organized and independent by nature, found herself overwhelmed. The house echoed with silence, unfamiliar without Martin's morning coffee rituals. Mia did not hesitate. I'll stay, she told Zach, touching his arm gently during a video call from her temporary accommodations. You need to be with your mom. The next day, Mia moved into the Bennetts' suburban home. It was the first time she had lived under the same roof as Donna since the wedding. Packing her toothbrush felt symbolic, as she pulled clothes from her suitcase into a guest room dresser. She placed a simple bouquet of daisies, her own touch, on the nightstand. The first few days were a tapestry of shifting dynamics. Donna hovered by the hospital bed while Mia cooked breakfast and cleaned up, then showered and packed lunches. There was an unspoken tension, Donna letting go in little increments, Mia wanting to help but unsure when to step in. Donna's movements were brusque, words curt. "Your technique will save time next time," but Mia pressed on. At nights, Mia would lie awake, replaying every interaction, contemplative of how she could make Donna feel supported while also feeling seen. She remembered something she had once read: when two strong women meet, they either clash or lift each other up. She yearned for harmony, for a bond that reshaped their relationship into something deeper, not just surface-level acceptance. Then came the breakthrough. One Monday morning, Mia found Donna standing in the kitchen, wiping away tears as pots boiled and smells wafted in the air. Everything in the house had that faint hospital scent, sterile, disinfectant, worry. Donna shook her head when she saw Mia. "I came to make your breakfast, but I couldn't finish it." Mia stepped forward. "Let me." Donna nodded, wiping her eyes. Mia took the spatula, stirring eggs into a skillet with melted butter. Then she added a faint spoon of hot chili flakes. A tweak Donna had mentioned once helped reopen her appetite. Mia poured the eggs onto a plate and slid it to Donna. Donna stared for a long moment. Then she tasted it. The crunch of toast mixed with spice, warmth spreading. She closed her eyes. "This is good," she whispered. "Really good." It was the first time Donna had complimented her cooking, unprompted. Felt like a door clicking unlocked. Mia sat, fork in hand. "Thanks for letting me help." They talked through the meal. Donna told Mia about what it felt like, waking up and not being sure she was at home, about the terror of losing control, even temporarily. Mia listened. Then she shared stories about her parents. Her mother's resilience when Mia's father was sick for years, the way family traditions became daily rituals of love and support. No judgments, no criticism, just openness and honesty. When the plates were cleared, Donna reached across the table. "I think we can team up," she said.